Yo, what's up, guys? So I am mid-surgery, getting some holes, drilled in my head right now. And Whitney just finished his surgery. Man,
Day two.
Oh, this is you did 2 days.
3 days. Tomorrow's day three.
Oh my goodness gracious. But man, your hairline is looking amazing. Look at that.
That's the fine work with Dr. Mama.
Yeah. That's awesome right there. Yeah. So, it's your first time getting a hair transplant.
First time.
And what's your whole take on this experience? What were you expecting going in that did not end up being the case? Anything that was unexpected?
I'm going to say for me, it wasn't, because I actually did a lot of research, I guess, and actually got a lot of information. And so, well, maybe I'll say the anesthesia, as far as that part of the surgery, I would think that most affected me, or I had everything else went pretty smooth.
Because the anesthesia, you were a little bit surprised at I'm getting some needles put in me, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because honestly, I kind of thought that would be one of those type of hook you up in the vein. Hook me up in the vein. And give me a little drip and.
Okay. So you thought you were just gonna go out. You were just gonna be
absolutely
gone. Oh, okay. So you're I'm awake for this, and putting some needles in me.
Yeah, it's kind of like when I went to the dentist and had an implant, and I thought they were gonna do the same thing, and they just do it all while your eyes open. The torture.
So who did the injection on you? Who did the anesthesia on you? Was it Corinne or Dr. Mwamba?
It was Corinne.
Both
Corinne? Of them. Well, actually both, but she more or less enjoyed the opportunity.
She enjoyed the opportunity.
She's like, okay, it's time. And she pulled it out, and it was a lot.
Man, I didn't feel it at all when Corinne did it.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe she was just messing with you.
Well, clearly there is some, what do you call it? When you choose preferential. Clearly there's some preferential treatment that's being done here.
For me. Yeah. Wow, okay.
I guess celebrities get that treatment.
Wow, okay. And thank you, Corinne.
The randoms. They get
they make them feel it.
The pain. Yeah, really make you feel it.
Wow.
And doesn't matter if I cry.
Oh my, you cried?
Yeah. They didn't say nothing. The tears all on my.
You cried. Wow.
Silently wept.
My God. I admire you for admitting that on camera, though.
I did. Yeah. I did. I went to a place and started thinking about my dog and just tried to block the pain out.
Wow.
Where I replaced one pain with another pain.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost my little doggy, but.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But yeah, but this has been a good experience thus far.
You think good experience overall?
Yeah, it really has.
So just the needles, that was kind of the only thing. And then did you feel any pain other than the needles? No. I mean, when you first got numbed up?
No other pain.
After that, nothing, right?
Nothing, man.
Yeah. What was sleeping last night? Because you already did one night. So what was the sleeping experience like last night?
Well, these nice guys gave me one of those neck pillows because I didn't have that. I think it probably would have been worse if I didn't have that.
Yeah.
And
did you sleep pretty well?
I slept pretty good.
Okay, even with the elevated sleeping and everything like that?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And I think it's because it's a habit of that. Sometimes I actually fall asleep with two pillows under me. I sleep up a little bit. So, but yeah, it wasn't that bad of a problem for me.
And so why did you end up choosing Dr. Mwamba to do the surgery? What were some of the reasons behind that?
Some of the reasons, I would say, one is his experience with dealing with African-American hair.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and that
it's
was pretty...
recognized,
Yeah, that was important, and it's not to say that there's not other surgeons out here that are really good.
Yeah.
They can actually do the same type of work, but...
I mean, to me, that honestly makes sense. I mean, it's somebody who's got the same kind of hair as you, you'd think that, I don't know, that would be my thought too, that they would just know how to do the same hair just a little bit better. You know what I mean? Or you would kind of think anyway.
Recognize the particular traits and
some
of the issues that might come up, and they probably have actually done more work.
Yeah. What would you say, Dr. Mwamba, what percentage of African American patients have you worked on? You know, what would you say the percentage is?
The percentage, I would say, comparing to the overall, I would say we are about 10% now.
Only 10%.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still
But
like
it's going up now because like they start to be aware of like, you know, you need really an expert on African to work on those type of hair. But before we didn't have a lot of African American doing the surgery because it was like kind of a lot of things with like the scarring, like the FUT, the hypertrophic scar, all these
oh
things.
yeah, because with the FUC,
Yeah.
there's a lot more
So
chance of
for a
scarring.
long time, we have been working only on Caucasian, and black patient was kind of it's not really for you.
But I'll tell
Okay.
you also, I think that it's very important, which I hope that I can provide a lot of progress over my surgery, because when I was coming in, I didn't get a lot of people that were open to giving like their progress after their surgery, like pictures and things, or talking to you. I think that was kind of, to me, it was, at least I wanted to have more of that interaction before, you know,
Like before and after the surgery, you wanted that like.
from another patient and say, hey, can I call this person?
Oh, so did you call a couple of different patients and stuff and talk to them before coming here?
Well, I made attempts to, and
Okay.
you know, in one case, I was giving the number to somebody Caucasian, and I was thinking like that's great, but I did still wanted to talk to somebody that, you know, had my type of hair and see, you know, how that went.
Did you end up getting to talk to anybody?
I did get to talk to one patient.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I think, you know, it'd be helpful to have more people, because I even think there's some people who just don't want people to know they had a hair transplant.
Yeah.
So they don't share and offer something back to the community,
Yeah.
so other people can actually benefit from their experience.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that's really cool. So obviously that's something that you feel very cool about, is like offering. I mean, you're jumping on this video right now, you know, and so you think that it's something that like, why do you feel excited about sharing your experience and, you know, sharing this?
Well, because I want to change the way I felt, maybe for somebody else, because again, it wasn't so easy. And I mean, it wasn't like the end of the world type situation, but it was, it is just like more, testimonies, I guess, or the before and after whole situation of, you know, of their work with Caucasian hair, which it simply is. It's easier. I mean, it's, you know, it's, you know, so it's not like a bad thing, but there's a lot more that it can be.
So you feel like because you're sharing your experience as a black man, it's like there's not as much. I mean, yeah, if you go on YouTube, definitely not nearly as many videos of black men showing their before and after kind of experiences, you know? I mean, I would say, like 5%, you know, in comparison to so many Caucasians, you know, Middle Eastern and everything like that.
Yeah, very low percentage. So I think this would be a good step.
The other thing I can tell with you is like, you seem like a really confident guy, you know? Like one of the things that I tell people is, it's like, to me, if you're not willing to share the fact that you have had a hair transplant, I don't even know if you should get a hair transplant.
Let me tell you.
You know?
I put out the word, or I mentioned it to friends, you know, that this is what I was interested in doing. So it wasn't like I was, you know, trying to make it a secret or anything like that. So,
yeah, and nobody cares, right? Nobody
cares.
cares. I know.
I'm telling you, after I got in a minute, he shaved my hair off, because I had a good amount of hair on my head. He shaved it off. I was like, oh, I kind of look good with a buzz cut.
Yeah, no, you do. I think it was really good.
Like, I really was kind of like thinking, like, I might text a friend and say, like, why do you let me rock a buzz cut before I came to surgery? Yeah, but I was like, I thought I would, you know.
No, I think you look great, so, just with your hair like that. So yeah, 100%. So
it's gonna be a good deal.
But I think it's I mean, the reason I tell people that is like, I think like one of the like, if you have to hide having a hair transplant, it's almost the same as like then getting like a hair system and then hiding that. Like nobody wants to live in fear, and like the whole reason we do this is to, you know, is to hopefully like gain confidence in some way, or gain like, you know, like this this new lease on life, lease on like youth and that youthful look and the opportunity to be the person that we kind of envision ourselves. You know what I mean?
And people do it in all kind of other areas of their life and don't have big hang-ups. I mean, let's say women they do makeup. Women wear weaves. They wear wigs. They wear, all kind of things to make them enhance their beauty or lack of beauty.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like Johnny Depp right now. Because he's in the news, and like look at all the eyeliner and makeup and all that kind of stuff that he wore and all those Pirates of the Caribbean, and even out just when he was out and about, that became kind of his look, was that whole eyeliner sort of look, and nobody went like, oh, Johnny Depp, he's not masculine, he wears eyeliner. It's just like if you kind of rock it, then
there's too much thought put into it. I mean, you're doing this for a reason. It doesn't need to become like some kind of secret or let's not talk about it. Like, okay, even if somebody wants to make a joke, I don't know how far. With me, I don't know how far the joke would be. It wouldn't be that interesting. So
I've literally had maybe after getting hair transplants, maybe 2 or 3 times ever in person when someone has like joked about my hair and then they've gone like, oh, David, you got hair transplants, and literally what's so funny is like the joke always dies. Because
there's
like
no punchline.
Because there's no punchline. It's like you got a hair transplant and now you look better, and that's me joking on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If like it looked like shit or something, then that'd be one thing. But it's like they're like making fun of you for looking better. Like that doesn't even make any sense. You know what I mean?
Like I'm trying to figure out where they're going with this. The old Cartman gift I sent out to people once. They sent me something. I say, he says, okay, so like, give me the rest of it, So, yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for saying hi to everybody, Whitney. I think you're an awesome dude. It was super nice to meet you. Yeah. And I'm glad you checked out my videos as well, before you did all those.
I've been following you for a long time, man.
Thanks, dude.
Go back.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Good
Glad I could help. All right. I'll catch you later.